Hey, what's up people? Welcome back to another video. So I think we should wrap up the JoJo versus Elphaba situation, where I think the main point of contention is this clip of supposedly allegedly Elphaba's live stream calling JoJo a raspberry ripple, which of course means the CRIPPLE word. And I think a lot of the basis of JoJo's claims really rests on this. So whether or not she sent the clip to the, Greater Manchester Police, or they have the clip, or she's trying to find the clip, I have no idea. But there's a lot of arguments about this clip, where there have been a lot of clippers where they screen record the live streams and then repost them, including myself. But at the time that this occurred, January 22nd, I wasn't actually screen recording. I was actually getting clips from elsewhere, but I have been screen recording here and there. Doesn't mean I catch everything. In fact, I don't catch everything. I don't even think I catch most things. It's whatever interesting that happens is what I will record, and I have to record before the interesting thing happens, else I will miss a lot of it, most of it, or even almost all of it. So we'll see. Eva Queen is putting her friendship on the line between Elphaba and EQ. Eva Queen's like, yep, she will publicly denounce and end the friendship between herself and Elphaba if JoJo can come up with this video clip of Elphaba actually saying the C word. Now, once again, as I said in my last video, I have not seen any clip, and the Observer has said that she hasn't seen or seen any clip of Elphaba saying the C word. So if you do have such a clip, I am sure a lot of people will be grateful. Other than that, I don't even know what to say, because like I said, I've gone through hours and hours of footage from that specific day, the 22nd of January, and I've heard the word cretin, but not the raspberry ripple word. People, tell me your thoughts about this whole situation. Any and all thoughts are welcome. I've seen people who are siding with Elphaba. Okay, fine. Leave comments. People who don't like Elphaba. Okay, fine. Leave comments. People who are very neutral to the situation and find this to be entertaining. Okay, leave a comment. Tell me what your thoughts are. I'd really like to hear from you. All of this, I'm still saddened, surprised, as well as shocked by the whole Jenny situation with what had happened just over a month ago. And Jenny is now off of the internet, from what I can see. I haven't heard from her. That was shocking, what was being done in that situation. It says if people go out of their way to try and make Elphaba look bad, but Elphaba does a lot of things that a lot of people would not do or would not find to be right, that people don't need to go out of their way, right? But hey, that's just my opinion. You guys tell me yours. I really like to hear from each and every single one of ya. Closing up this whole conversation here, I'll play the clip of course, Eva Queen on the panel with Miss Red once again explaining the situation and putting her friendship on the line. Take care, people. Have a great one, and cheers.
I've got EQ in the box. Are you okay with me putting EQ in the box?
She can be in the box, but it'd be polite if she could just wait till we finish speaking, then she can have her say.
I'm not defending Eva Queen, but she is actually deaf at the minute. Even when I've spoke to her on the phone, she can't hear a word I'm saying. So, let's just bear in mind that she's really deaf. Did you have anything that you wanted to finish saying to Eva Queen?
Oh, I just think that if you're going to use terms that in the live that that cannot be repeated, then you can't keep screaming at people, show me the receipts, show me the receipts. Because everyone that had that post from when she said it originally a few weeks ago, it's been taken down off anyone who saved it, because it's obviously TikTok that has removed it from being able to be seen. Similar to the accusation, and when she said, well, I think the inspector is a certain word the other week, knowing full well that would not allowed to be put up either. So I think it's a cheap shot to be able to call someone names of such severity when she fully knows that they will not be allowed to be reposted. So the only person that will have the proof that that was said is her, because she's the one that would be the only one that would have been able to record the live and keep it in its natural, like, original form.
Right, okay. So EQ's going to respond now, Sarah.
Okay, so obviously I've got the phone away from me now while I speak, so I can't hear if anyone else talks. So if anyone else talks, it's you talking over me. So the proof has been asked to be provided privately through WhatsApp or any other method possible to misread or anybody. The observer has been on a live with her own female voice and said that she has trawled through hours and hours and hours worth of footage, and she still cannot find Elphaba saying this. And the only reason I said raspberry ripples because of, as you say, you're not allowed to say that certain word. So I didn't double down. I just basically didn't want to get banned for saying a word and repeating what apparently had been said. And on my show a few weeks ago, when I was discussing what Elphaba was accused of, I used that to emphasise what the word was. I wasn't calling anybody names. And yesterday, when JoJo said, "Oh, you said raspberry ripple," I said, "You are, love. I'd love to lick you." It was just a joke. Nobody's...
Yeah, but it doesn't come across as a joke. It's offensive.
Moving, but obviously I can't hear. So I'm not insulting anybody. I was just using it to describe the words, because we all, as creators, misread, have to use other words to explain to everybody. So the proof can be sent privately in an inbox to misread, and she won't publish it anywhere. She'll just be able to say, "Yes, I've seen it. It did happen." And that doesn't seem to be able to be done. So all this, well, only JoJo would have the proof, but she could send it privately. It doesn't have to be posted on TikTok. There we go, I'm done.
Actually, only Elphaba would have the proof of saying it, because she was the one that said it, so she's the one that would have it in her original recording. Whoever else recorded it, it doesn't state. Those recordings are taken down because it uses a word that is classified as a hate terminology.
So there's no evidence at all then, but we should believe it because it appears.
But there was nearly 200 people in JoJo's live at the time, and there was nearly 2,000 people in Elphaba's live at the time that did hear it say it.
Observer.
And then you referred to JoJo a few weeks ago and said, "Oh, hello, here's my little raspberry ripple." So if you didn't know about the word, why would you even use
what do you
rhyming
mean, don't
slang?
know about the word? I used a rhyming slang.
No, I'm saying if you saying there's no proof that Elphaba said it, then you started that live by saying, and this lady, she's raspberry ripple. So if you don't think the word was said...
Where is the evidence of Elphaba saying this? Because she only has to burp. She said the worst things. Chelsea Leart said racist words, and clip channels mute the words, and it goes beep. Observer cannot find it either. I don't believe it's been said. It's hearsay, and there's no evidence, and I'll continue to say that. And Elphaba wouldn't be the only one with evidence if JoJo's give proof to the police, like she said she has. She told us yesterday, misread, didn't she, that she has a video?
Yeah.
She also explained that word is filtered out, a same thing, because it's called a hate terminology.
But
it's actually filtered out when it goes through certain systems.
Privately?
No, but you're not understanding what I'm saying. The only person that can have the original with that word in it is the person who hosts the live.
And
anyone that watches it, anyone... You cannot believe it, but you weren't in the room.
Sarah, darling, how long ago was the word said?
It's about, the day before Evil Queen called JoJo by that name. It was about 3.5, 4 weeks ago.
Right, so we can only get 30 days playback on our TikTok. So if you can get the exact day, Evil Queen, I'm sure, can ring Elphaba, get Elphaba to download the live, and then send the live to Evil Queen.
And then Evil Queen would, she'd also have a copy of her live where she called JoJo that word 3.5 weeks ago.
What JoJo got for the police, though? You're saying there's no video in existence, no clip channel picked it up. The Observer can't find it. Misread. The Observer came into Luke the Judge's live with her own voice and said, "I don't have any of that. I've got to call her a cretin," and things like that. But not in any way did she call, as far as she's got or aware, what that word was. I won't even use rhyming slang now because I'll get hell.
The Observer did in fact say that she has not got this word used on.
No, but she also agreed that whether it be YouTube, whether it be TikTok or Facebook, they actually edit out those words and sometimes supplement another word.
So that stop going on, Sarah Love, about the terms of this website. Nobody's asking for it to be posted on here. Point blank, period. Nobody is.
You're asking for proof, but if it can't be posted on here, they can't give you the proof.
So I can see the screen. Nobody is asking for it to be posted publicly. Nobody. Are they misread? Can you get it through to her? No one wants it to be put up on YouTube or anyway. Private copy, send it to one of us so that we can verify and go, yes, Elphaba's a wrong and she said this. I'll be the first one to say it.
When it originally came out, they have all been taken down, those posts. That word is not
copy, but she just went to the police with hearsay.
Even the one I saved with you calling JoJo that word 3 weeks ago, that's now taken down.
To describe what Elphaba was accused of saying.
So, obviously,
as a clip top, right?
So that's you acknowledging that Elphaba did call her that.
And there was nothing
Detective Talk, darling. Detective Talk. Hang on, sorry. Let Sarah finish, and you can say what you got to say. Sorry, Sarah.
So that just proves that Evil Queen does know that Elphaba called her that, because JoJo did not mention that in her post. Evil Queen came on first and said, and as for this lady, and then referred to JoJo.
On the way to Wicked, as I've already explained. That's how I knew about it, because I heard the officer say on the phone, apparently you've called this woman, blah, 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 and Elphaba said, no, I have not. Is there any video evidence? The woman said no. That's how I know about it.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you called her that on your live the day after.
No, Elphaba said it. No,
happened.
I knew there was an accusation.
Listen, guys.
So who did
I'm just gonna say something. You're gonna go backwards and forwards on this because you've got one point of view. The other person's got the other point of view. So did JoJo yesterday. Here's the thing. I just want to ask you, EQ. Given that JoJo was really upset by what you said yesterday, do you have some sort of, apology or walk back from that? Because she did take it really harshly.
No, I don't. Sorry, no. I was using it to describe what had happened in the situation. I didn't call her any names, didn't direct anything at her. I was using it to describe, because you're not allowed to say that word, are you, dear? So obviously I had to use something rhyming so that people would understand what we were talking about. So I don't
rhyming slang is still acknowledged as a hate terminology. So even if you use it as a Cockney slang, it actually is
still...
the
Observer now, fabulous. Hello, Observer.
No.
Hi, Observer.
I just wanted to pop up and clear a few things up, because I've seen a number of posts across social media accusing me of actually taking the video down. I haven't done that at all, so I just wanted to clarify that. Basically, when Elphaba was having a rant about JoJo, and JoJo was kind of like reacting to Elphaba, I sent a message to JoJo saying, I've got your reaction on screen record, would it be okay to post it? And she said, yeah, that's fine, no problem at all. Now, with regards to the slur that has been accused, the accusation of that slur being used, I cannot find, and I've gone through videos on my YouTube channel, I've gone through videos on my phone, I cannot find that slur. Now, when I've spoken to JoJo, she said that she's provided a YouTube link to the video, and basically that's been sent to GMP police, but there's been some kind of error in the system where GMP haven't received it. So in respect of the video, I really don't know if it's been removed by YouTube or if GMP have asked YouTube to remove the video. I don't know. So I'm only going on, the information that I've got, and I can wholeheartedly say that I've not deleted any video. I wouldn't do that, regardless of what people are saying about my friendships with Miss Red and EQ. EQ, I think you can confirm that we don't really talk off the app, do we? We only speak in person if we are on the same live. And Miss Red, we do have communications off the app, but I'm not that kind of person to, take something down maliciously. I wouldn't do that. If there was any genuine reason why video evidence was needed for a police investigation, I'm quite happy to provide that. Because I don't...
Do you know what, Observer?
Yeah.
All this, have you noticed, it's all, the link wasn't working, they haven't got it. It's all excuses because because I've exposed that she didn't say it. Can you, observer, remember Elphaba using that word in any recordings that you've posted?
To be honest, love, I really can't remember because I do so many screen recordings that I can't remember if it was said.
But you know yourself, it's such a shocking one that she would never get away with it. And the fact that only select people know about it and it's all JoJo's friends, you know what I mean? It's not...
Well, no, it's not JoJo's friends. There were 2,000 people on Elphaba's live that day, plus there was nearly 200 in JoJo's room. So you might not believe it, but there were over 2,000 people that heard it and instantly was saying how disgusting it was that it was used.
And someone would have it.
And anyone that screen recorded it has had it removed from their TikTok posting.
Have a copy, wouldn't they?
Can I ask Sarah, darling? Reddit, the video, if it would be anywhere, it would be on Reddit because barely anything gets removed from Reddit accounts. So maybe Reddit or Tattle would have the video. TikTok will take it down 100%. Reddit and Tattle is the video on there. Or
exactly, and someone across the board, misread, would have a copy. They would, and somebody would. Well, there's none. And so I just believe it's a smear campaign, and it's because JoJo is liked more than Elphaba that she's getting this backing. But I want the proof, and I will never stop saying it until it happens. It never happened, and I bet you there's no criminal charges.
I mean, I just want to get to the bottom of everything, do you know what I mean? And me and the Observer, we do speak, but me and the Observer, we want to hear the truth. We want to get to the bottom of it, you know.
I do, that's why I'm campaigning.
Yeah. So I don't disbelieve JoJo, you know, I need to hear it. I need to hear this. And obviously if JoJo's got it, then it's with the police, but we just want to hear it, you know. So, but we would never say for the Observer to delete anything.
Yeah, because
no one's accused.
Or somebody and say, could you send it privately to misread on a WhatsApp because it's violating and it won't be able to go up. So JoJo could send this copy to anybody, but she won't because she hasn't got it.
No one from JoJo's live has accused the Observer of removing it at all. Anyone that had listened to it, no one from JoJo's live has accused the Observer. That people have already watched it, people have seen it, people question straight away how come that word was changed, because what we heard yesterday or 2 days ago was not what was being, like, was not what was there. Like, where's that word gone? Because people that heard it instantly were talking about it, like, for the next hour or so. How can that word be used? Because there's so many people who do have disabilities or medical issues in that group. It was offensive to masses of people.
You never did it, you're a liar.
I've got
and see, that's immature because that's not even really funny when you say that. It's just wearing.
It's my honest opinion that there's no evidence.
Well, that's right. It's your opinion, but there's hundreds of other people who don't agree with you. So you can't just keep calling them names.
Babe, I'm not bothered, but I will never change my stance on this until there's evidence. I will not accuse people at all, ever.
Can I jump in?
I think the main concern and what's overlooked is Evil Queen keeps saying that, and Elphaba, you know, geeing her up to say that it's a smear campaign. JoJo's joined a smear campaign. It's not, because if you've ever sat in on any of the lives, the whole concern is for Elphaba, because she has admitted herself.
You liar.
Oh, sorry. Or your hearings come back automatically?
I've got the phone right to me here, babe.
Oh, sorry, can I jump in here? I'm no for Elphaba, JoJo. Right? One, if this case is with the police, it shouldn't be getting discussed on a live. Two, Evil Queen is always reprimanding Elphaba. Always. She's saying she shouldn't do this, she shouldn't be doing that. She's giving her advice and her cleanliness, which she's doing, she shouldn't be doing that. So I'll stick up for Evil Queen there. But Evil Queen, you did call JoJo when you first came in the live yesterday. You did call her the C word.
No, I didn't. Miss Red didn't download the live. Thank you. She's downloaded it back.
Please, can you do that? Because
she's already done it.
You did.
The C word wasn't used. It was the slang.
She did. No, she used it twice. She said Elphaba called her that word, and then she doubled down and said Elphaba called her that word and said it twice, and then she changed to Raspberry Ripple after that.
You said that you weren't going to interrupt other people, and could Elphaba please, could Evil Queen please refrain from interrupting you, and you're now doing it to me. So I'm not the loudest speaker on here, so she did say it at the beginning, and then she did change it straight away to the Raspberry Ripple, as she mentioned throughout the conversation.
Sorry, Bill.
It could have been a slip of the tongue.
Offensively, I was just repeating what was said.
Yeah, but if this case is with the police, right, it should not be discussed on a live ever. Because it just makes the case null and void.
Yes,
if JoJo herself is discussing this on a live, it makes it null and void, because it's taken everything, all her proof away.
Yeah.
She is now just making everything like what she's claiming has been said. I'm not disputing any of this because I don't know the lady. I don't know what's been said, what hasn't been said. She's just.
It was spoken about on JoJo's live before she went to the police, and it was not spoken about after that.
Sarah,
and today she asked people not to speak about it.
Me, right?
Yes, she is.
As I said, I don't know, but if this is in the hands of the police, right, the more it's getting spoken about, it's doing JoJo no good, because it's making her case null and void. What she's doing is just blowing her case out the water. She needs to tell her friends to stop talking about it. She needs to stop bringing it to the app.
This is true.
She's doing herself no favours by bringing it to the app.
Just to confirm, I believe JoJo has said she's not going to talk about it anymore, and I think she's asked the people around her not to talk about it anymore, and she believes that it's still under investigation with the police.
Yeah.
Right, okay. I didn't know this.
Yeah.
It was Sarah that joined up and said it all, nobody else.
Yeah. So that's all I'm saying. And as for Elphaba, she has continually told Evil Queen, she has continually told Elphaba time and time again, stop doing these things. So for everybody coming at Evil Queen regarding her, she is not her mother, she is not her legal guardian.
Yeah, socks. How about this? I'll make a promise now. If somebody gets me the footage of Elphaba saying that, I'll publicly drop Elphaba. How about that? That's my promise. If Elphaba has said that about JoJo and you can get the proof, I'll drop Elphaba. There you go. There's some incentive.
You don't, Evil Queen, you do not.
No, but that's incentivized, isn't it? Get me the footage.
That's fine. Let's hold your feet to the floor on that, because if she has said it, then it's wrong.
Exactly, and I'll drop her like a hot brick on a live feed in front of everybody. So let's have the evidence.
So there's the motivation for anyone who might have it on their phone who hasn't yet gone back and checked, because all the screen recorders out there, someone must have it, right? If
it doesn't show up on the phone. If you've actually saved it from TikTok, it doesn't show up. It's been deleted.
I just think you're constantly getting held accountable for Elphaba when you are nothing to do with her. You try to take her under your wing, as many people have, and she's nothing to do with you. You're constantly
and I
getting
still will
held.
until I see this proof. And like I say, if I see the proof, they like cockapoo knows, I'll keep my word, and misread knows. But bring the evidence forward. Please stop just saying this has happened and 2,000 people seeing it, but there's not a single screen recording in creation.
Yeah, I just think people need to realise you're not her guardian. You're not liable for it. You've just tried to help her change her ways, her cleanliness, umpteen different things, and obviously she's not listening.
Look at how everybody was using Jenny J. Johnson, and we found out she was using her own child. Everyone believed all that for months, and I campaigned for that, and I'm campaigning for this as well, because I really do believe that it wasn't said, because the Observer, if anybody, and everybody else would know if this had happened.
Can I just say, there's comments in the chat about it will be stored on the phone. Basically, I do so many screen records that I have to delete videos off of my phone because of the memory. I mean, I've got a pretty high memory phone anyway, but because of the amount of records I do, I have to delete videos, so I haven't got it.
Okay. Well, we'll just see how it plays out, guys. We'll see how it plays out. You know, obviously, if Elphaba has said it, it's going to be somewhere, and obviously JoJo's got a case with the police now, so after today, if JoJo doesn't want people talking about it, I think we should respect her wishes and just leave it in the hands of the police. And if there is evidence of Elphaba saying it, Evil Queen has publicly said in front of 4,000 people that she will drop Elphaba like that.
Yes, and I apologise for repeating the words, the C word, if anyone was offended. I was just repeating what somebody else has said, not intending to say the word directing up to anybody.
Thanks, Mr. Ed. As I said, I only came on to explain to you why you were flooded this morning with people saying, I don't think it was fair. As I said, it wasn't you that was being held account for what Evil Queen said. It was just people didn't feel that JoJo got to finish saying what she was saying because Evil Queen likes to speak over the top of people when they speak.
I am deaf, for fuck's sake.
You speak over the top of people before you were deaf, so it's no different.
Thank you. She is right on that one, though.
So I just want to say, guys, right? So obviously it's a big room. Boxes get out of hand, and you know I apologise to JoJo if that's how she felt, and I will, you know, continue to always do better. It is what it is.
Okay, but I love you, Miss Red. I'm dropping my darling love.
Okay, bye, darling.
Eternally. We'll have all the observers and cockapoos. Love you all. Goodbye, darlings. Bye, socks. Love you.